Hey, folks, this is Jeff Young from Kings of Thrash. You're watching CMS TV. Ooh.
From the Rock and Roll Over release, it is Kiss with Mr. Speed. That one going out by request to J Rad. Just before that, we heard some Thin Lizzy with Rosalie for Winter Steel. Rainbow in there with Starstruck for Jackal. Black Sabbath with Die Young for Hardy Boy. And kicking off that classic rock block, we heard Judas Priest with Genocide. So kind of a relatable block. Mostly 70s shit, right?
Yeah, old.
Yeah, some
old
stuff.
Like us.
Exactly. So there you are. Always willing to accommodate. All right. My nephew sent me over a little clip today.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it over to you.
Yeah, I got it.
And we were talking last week about how social issues and commercials or commercial entities and everything have just basically ruined sports.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we talked a little bit about it in the first break with your wrestling and all the advertisement and commercial time, and everything is, money,
Mm-hmm.
advertisements, commercials, social issues, everything. And I saw this clip today. My brother-in-law and my nephews are fans of the San Francisco Giants, and if
Sure.
you follow any kind of sports, you realize that there's this big controversy for Gay Pride Night. That most of the baseball teams hold through the season at some point, except for the Texas Rangers. They're the one lone holdout who do not do that. And I tip my cap to them for, not buckling the pressure to do this kind of a thing. And of course, the players, they have to capitulate, and regardless if they support that kind of activity or not, they have to just follow suit. Some of them do a little bit of protesting. Maybe they don't wear the ball cap, or what happened last week was some of the San Francisco Giants players wrote Bible verses on their caps that basically show that they do not support the gay and lesbian lifestyle.
Sure.
And so on and so forth. So it was their own way of protesting this. So Buster Posey, who's an executive with the San Francisco Giants, he played his entire career as their catcher for the San Francisco Giants. He is now one of the upper echelon in the front office.
Right.
Well, he was being interviewed about the controversy surrounding this whole thing with a few of his players, with their own protests by putting their Bible verses on the brim of their cap and not supporting the whole gay pride ball game thing. And I again, I don't know much about this Buster Posey, as far as, his politics or background or anything. But I gotta admire this guy for being steadfast and basically not buckling to the media and their way that they go at him. And I'm going to have you stop at different points here.
Okay.
Because just listening to the questions that these media people are asking him, I just want to strangle him.
Okay.
I just absolutely despise the media. The media in our country, and I guess I'm assuming the world in some cases, they are just vile.
Well, they're part of the problem.
Yes, correct.
They're the biggest part of the problem, if you ask me.
Right.
That's why they hate Twitter. That's why they hate YouTube and whatnot, because regular people have replaced them.
Yes.
In a lot of circles, and they hate it. They hate that they're replaced by some dickhead with a $30 ring light in front of them. They can't stand it.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
Well, I want you to pay particular attention to the questions,
Okay.
especially the woman in this clip asking questions, and the fact that this Buster Posey is just staying steadfast and saying, "I'm only going to answer questions about baseball. I'm not going to
Okay.
talk about anything else. I'm just going to answer baseball questions. And if you don't have questions about baseball, then I've got no answers for you.
Yeah, but what about men taking a dick in the ass?
I just want to talk about baseball.
All right, well, speaking of bats, what about men taking a dick in their ass?
I'm just speaking about baseball. So if you don't have a question about baseball, I got nothing to say to you.
Well, I want to talk about the balls part of it, but not the baseballs. All right, here we go.
Anybody that has baseball questions, I'm happy to take baseball questions from you now.
Buster, you were a member of this organization for a long time, and every year there's been a night to honor the gay community.
All right, stop.
Did you object to?
Why are we honoring the gay community?
What's honorable about it?
That's my point. Why are we honoring them? Did they go to war or something? Did they are they war heroes? Did they, do something of great, a great feat?
I don't think you understand the bravery of taking a dick in your ass, Neely.
Yeah, especially with that chance of getting the old HIV.
Yeah, you don't understand the bravery.
So
People are brave.
That's number one right there, to honor them.
Yeah, great.
Why are we honoring them?
What is so honorable? Even straight sex, if you want to get down to it. You know what's honorable? That Scooter Braun dude sliding in there and banging the piss out of Sydney Sweeney. That's honorable. That needs a parade. Good for him. Random dick sliding into random dick's asshole is not honorable. There's nothing to honor there. There's nothing to celebrate.
Yeah.
Just like there's nothing to celebrate a dude fucking a chick, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. So what are we honoring here?
So dumb.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Those nights when you were a player, and also did you or anyone from the organization talk to Tony, talk to the players, and explain the importance of this demographic to your business?
All right. The importance of this demographic to your business?
Isn't this demographic less than 2% of the population?
What is the importance? What role do they play over and above the average person who enjoys baseball?
None.
So I don't get the question at all. Number one, why are we honoring these people, and what makes them so important to baseball?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the question.
Nothing. I understand the question. The question is to put him on the hot seat so she can get her hot take quote.
Right.
Because no matter what he says here, he loses.
Well, again, but I don't get the premise of honoring and importance.
No, I agree with you, but you can't say that as the GM of the San Francisco Giants. If you do, if he comes out and says, "Look, there's no importance to it."
Yeah, well, I know he's can't
fucked.
answer the question.
Yeah.
I know he can't answer it the way that I would answer it. But
what his answer should be is, "You didn't follow the rules of this. Leave."
And that's what he's going to say. Yeah, I'm going to talk about baseball. You got a baseball question?
Shouldn't even ask that. He should say, I told you the stipulation. You didn't follow it. You're out of here."
Yeah.
And throw her out. That's what he should do. And it won't. So what if he gets accused of being a bigot or a homophobe or whatever? So what? At this point, do those words mean anything anymore? Do any words mean anything? Does being called a homophobe mean anything anymore?
No, because it's been so overused.
Yeah. Does being called a racist or a bigot does any of it mean anything? It's all just dumb words from dumb people. Gives a shit. All right, here we go. More of Buster Posey.
importance of this evening for the fans?
It's not important at all for the fans. I've been to 1,000 baseball games in my life, and I can tell you for certain, for positive, nothing other than the baseball game itself is important for baseball fans. And Neely, you go to baseball games too.
Yeah, periodically. Yeah, I go a couple times a year.
Even if you're going to an event night, let's say it's fireworks night.
Yeah,
baseball teams have that a lot.
And those are typically the games that I go to in Pittsburgh for Zambelli firework night.
Yeah. But you're there to watch the game. The fireworks are an add-on.
Right.
It's not the other way around. You're not going for the fireworks and just sitting there 3 hours waiting for it, watching boring baseball. You enjoy the baseball. That's the draw, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There is no draw at all to flag hats and flag uniforms and a bunch of gay guys going, woohoo! Baseball. There's no importance to that. It's dumb. All right, here we go.
I mentioned that I'm not going to revisit it, so if you want to ask baseball questions, I'll answer baseball questions.
Do you plan to reach out to the gay community?
Oh, and so they're going to keep going with this?
Yeah, of course.
I just said I'm not going to answer that question. So why don't you ask another one? So stupid. These fucking
And what does that mean? Do you plan to reach out to the gay community? Who's in charge of that?
Hey, faggots! You okay with that?
Who is the gay community? How do you reach out to the gay community? How do you do that?
Look
I mean, do they have a central location, gay community center or something? Really?
It's a cave with a bunch of mud on the sides of it.
Right. Such a dumb question.
It is stupid. All right, here we go.
About any of this or no? I mean,
Again, if you want to go baseball questions, I made my statement.
Why doesn't he just get up and leave? Honestly. At what point is it acceptable to just say, you know what? Y'all can't follow instructions. I'm out of here. Talk to the fucking ball boy.
That's coming.
Okay, good. Good.
And I'll answer baseball questions.
But do you have no response to the commissioner saying inadequate and unclear communication coming from the organization?
I'll answer baseball questions.
Good.
Is that Springton?
I believe so, yeah.
Lester, why do you want to only answer baseball questions?
Because the rest of it has nothing to do with my baseball team. How about that for a reason? It has nothing to do with my baseball team. Holy shit. You got to hold these till the end of the show, Neely. Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to be all pissed off all show.
See, I guess I wasn't the only one that this just drove me nuts today.
No, I didn't see this, but this is fucking stupid. Ugh.
Very important matters that the public is debating outside.
The public's only debating it because you keep bringing it up, you stupid fuck.
Nobody's debating this. No one.
No one cares.
Nobody cares. It's a forgotten story. It's a forgotten story already.
Yeah, it's already done. People are way more interested in Caitlin Clark getting punched in the throat than they are about this. No one cares about this anymore. Holy, when was this? Last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that?
No, this was just this past week.
Was it this? No, that they wrote the shit on their hats.
Well, just this past
was that
week.
this week? Okay,
Yeah,
I
this
thought it
past
was longer.
week, yeah.
I thought it was longer, but all right, here we go.
I'm going to answer baseball questions.
Do you feel it's not your job as president of baseball operations? I mean, is this something we should be talking to Larry about?
Yes, or anybody else, because I'm not answering that question.
There's nothing to talk about.
What is there to talk about? They want him so badly to apologize, and he's just not going to do it.
No.
That's what they're leaning him into. They're trying to lean him into saying, they're trying to get him to say anything about it so that they can hit him with the zinger, which is, do you have an apology for the gay community for what your players did? That's where they're trying to get him to.
Of course.
And he's like, nope, not playing your game, stupid.
I like to, from the advice of my legal counsel, I plead the Fifth Amendment.
I wish he would just get up and leave. Just right here. Fuck you. Out of here. That would be the move. All right, here we go.
Guys, we just need to keep it baseball related, or...
Well, you guys have made this baseball related because you had Pride Night.
No! You've made it baseball related. Did they cancel Pride Night? I don't think they did.
No, they said they had it, which is when the players wrote the Bible verses on their the brim of their cap.
I know what we do here in Cleveland. I'm going to ask you because I'm not sure on Chicago, but I'm pretty sure. Do they have Mexican Day or whatever? Mexican parades?
No.
Or Italian parades or any kind of those heritage parades?
Well, in
Chicago. In
the city of Chicago, they don't do it specifically for the ball game.
No. I'm just saying, in general.
There's a different,
parade for each heritage thing, right?
Various thing. I mean, they featured one on Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is: are you a bad person because you don't go to Italian American Day?
No.
Or Mexican Day, or Black People Day, or Juneteenth. Does that make you a bad person because you don't celebrate those things?
No.
So then why is not celebrating man-on-man ass sex a bad thing? Why is that a thing?
Because you're supposed to endorse that behavior to normalize it.
If I think it's okay, if I think it's more okay for a man to fuck a female sheep than a male person, does that make me worse or better?
I don't know that there's a comparison.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, what do you think? What do you think these reporters would say? Of course, they would say, "Well, that's ludicrous to think about having sex with a sheep."
Yeah, well, they're saying, "Are you comparing gay sex to bestiality?"
I am. I absolutely am. Because in both cases, you're putting your dick where it doesn't belong. I'm absolutely comparing the two. It's just like, if people want to get on to me, it's the whole ham thing. How many fucking jokes do I take about the fucking ham thing all the time? I admitted to doing it, and I've admitted openly it was some fucking stupid fucking thing that I did. Is that better or worse than pride? Than gay pride? Honestly, is it better or worse that I fucking cut a hole in a ham and stuck my dick in it versus finding a willing man and sticking my dick in him? Which is worse? I mean, when you approach these people with these kind of questions, then they clam the fuck up because they don't have an answer. They'll go with the, well, obviously, fucking an inanimate object is worse. But then I'll bring up a fleshlight, and then they'll be like, well, that's a different story. That's the intent. I mean, you can play these scenarios in your fucking head. But it's a dumb scenario. The scenario is we're here to watch 9 innings of fucking baseball. Not a bunch of swishy guys going, I'll take a Bud Light. Woo! Baseball! So fucking dumb.
Hey, wait a second. Are you that guy that fucked the pie? You put your dick in a pie.
Enough.
Yeah. Sadly, that's a little more true than I wish it was. All right, here we go. More of Buster Posey.
You allowed players onto the field that MLB said should not have had writing on their caps, violated MLB rules. Then MLB said that you guys didn't communicate with the players properly, that they didn't have to wear the hat. So there's been no response about that.
I'm going to actually say that's a fair question. I will say that is a fair... Do you agree that's a fair question? Because it is a uniform question?
Yes.
I agree that that's a fair question. And he's going to dodge it anyway, but...
He's going to say, you want to talk about baseball.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about protocol. I'm not going to talk about protocol here.
Or how about we handle our discipline within the locker room?
Yeah. It's not a public event.
Yeah. We're not looking for a public flogging of these guys that believe in God You dickbags. All right, here we go.
We get it. Buster made his statement. If you guys have any baseball questions, you can answer those, or we're going to be done.
Anybody?
Guess we're done.
Yes, we're done. 'Cause we're going to beat this dead horse, or we're going to fuck this dead horse.
Too funny.
Yeah,
Holy
so
smokes.
good for him.
Chris, did a turkey ever catch your eye? No. That would be gross. That is the one thing I wish I you know me, I don't give a shit about admitting anything, but that is one I wish I could pull back. Whatever, if I was still doing it now, it'd be a problem. But, you know, one time I was 15 or 14 or whatever. Gives a fuck.
Well,
all
good
right.
Good for Buster Posey.
Yeah, good for him standing up.
Yeah. Just like, fuck off.
Yeah. I like that he just said, nah, I'm not going to answer it. No matter how hard you try, you dicks. Good for him. I like it.
But again, ruining the sport.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't be an enjoyable event for everyone. We have to, you know, segregate it out.
No. Just as a side step from this, but still with baseball, have you watched any baseball, like significant amount of baseball, 4 or 5 games in the last like 2 years?
No.
The sport itself is wrecked.
Everything's wrecked.
Oh.
Every sport is wrecked.
Just the way they, like I was watching it and some player came up to bat and he was hitting like 280 or something, and he's like 7th in the league in hitting, and I messaged our buddy John Darlis and I was like, what's up with the batting averages? And he said, you know, they don't care about batting average anymore. Batting average is not a stat they care about anymore.
Yeah, that's what you were kind of explaining last week.
Yeah, it's all about on-base percentage and whip wins against innings played or something. I don't even know what whip is, but it's something about wins. But now, I mean, they showed a line. I was watching yesterday. I was watching the Phillies and I think the Washington Nationals. So I was just bored, so I just turned on any baseball game. And they showed the starting lineup, and I swear to God, half of the lineup was under 250 batting average. Under 250. And so I went to my best friend in the world, Grok, and I said, you know, how come the batting averages are so low? And it said that there's something called OPS that's important, and launch velocity, and, you know, how fast the ball leaves the yard is something. But watching the games, there's no hits. There's a few home runs a game, and the games end like 3-2 or 4-3 or whatever. But there's almost no hits during the game. Just the other day, there was a combined pitching no-hitter. That's a whole nother thing. Even with the guy giving up no hits, they don't care about hits anymore, so they take him out and bring in the relief pitchers. The guy was pitching a no-hitter, and they took him out because the stats or whatever tell him that the lineup against this guy is better than against this guy going a third trip around the lineup or some shit. I was like, this game, they've wrecked every bit of the strategy. They've wrecked every bit of everything with it now, to where it's just not that great anymore. I mean, you know, dude, I love baseball. I loved baseball. And now I labor to watch it. It's hard to watch a game because it's just not that good anymore. Sucks. Just another ruined thing.
All right. Well, do you have something you'd like to cover?
Let me see here. I really didn't have a whole shit ton of news this week. All right, let's do this one. Let's go to music for a little bit.
All right.
King Diamond.
Okay.
We've been talking about this fucking King Diamond record for how long now?
It's been a while.
It's literally been like 5 or 6 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, he's had some health issues, I guess, and various other things. And wasn't he on tour like a year or so ago?
Yeah, he consistently keeps touring. He's literally touring with a stage setup for this album. The album is going to be called St. Lucifer's Hospital 1920. He literally has a whole stage setup for the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we still don't have not even a song from this album. So the guitar player, Andy LaRoque, who, is a longtime guitar player, he has another band called Lex Legion.
Yeah, it's the original King Diamond guys minus King Diamond. Right.
So he's out doing press. And somebody asked him, as you would, where's this fucking King Diamond record, right? Well, his answer, how long are King Diamond fans supposed to wait? Andy LaRoque admits nobody knows when the new album is coming. This guy would know. He would play on it. And so they're not even doing it. What are they doing? What is the holdup for a King Diamond? I'm all about that King Diamond is one of those artsy guys. I get it. But is his music that complicated to write? I mean, really, do you think his music is that complex?
No, he may be a perfectionist. Who knows? He may be one of those guys that, he's never satisfied with it, and it's just it just needs something else. It's not. It's maybe he's busy perfecting it. Who knows?
No, being busy perfecting it is one thing. Years of promoting it. I mean, this would not be an issue if he hadn't said it was coming. Right?
True. Well, how about, is this akin to the Chinese democracy? How long did it take to get that one out? 11 years or something?
Yeah, and what was the result?
Terrible.
A mid-album at best.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks it's great. Most people think it sucks, and a few of us like a little of it. It's a mid-album, if ever there was one.
And it's really not a Guns N' Roses album.
No, it's an Axl record.
It's just an Axl record with various people playing on it.
Yeah. So, King Diamond, at this point, no one's going to care when it comes out, honestly. I don't think a lot of people would have cared if it came out 6 months after he announced it. Do you? I mean, King Diamond, not exactly huge.
Well, again, he's got one of those cult followings, and regardless of who you are today, and we've talked about this a million times, the record will be out today and it'll be gone later today.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly just how quick albums just come and go. You can't even. It's nothing to wait and anticipate. Another thing that's been ruined.
Yeah, music.
We used to hear about our favorite artists ready to release a new album, and it used to be an event.
Oh,
a big event. Especially since physical media used to be the way that things are pre-internet, obviously. And people used to line up at the record store for a midnight sale event.
Yeah.
The local record stores, whatever it was, Metallica Black album was coming out. And they had a Metallica release party. And,
and even before that, dude, I'll let you finish. Let me just jump in just for a second. Even before that, remember the radio station would announce, hey, tonight at 9:00, we're going to play the new single from the upcoming Motley Crue record or whatever. You would stay glued to that fucking radio station
to hear the new single,
to hear the new song, or you would stay glued to MTV to watch the video or whatever.
The debut of the video.
Yes. Now it's just gone. Everything is fucking ruined. I hate it so much, dude. It's just so fucking wrecked.
It gives you nothing to look forward to anymore.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
No, the entertainment has been taken out of the entertainment business. Now it's just songs. It really sucks. But well, if you're a King Diamond fan, keep waiting because
You might get the record someday.
yeah, if you don't die first, you might get it. Or if King doesn't die from his 300 blood pressure or whatever lie he was telling that one day. Oh man.